Hello. Hello, everyone. Just making sure everything's running good. Yeah. It's game night, so I am playing Minecraft. I don't know if any of the others are joining tonight. Everyone's kind of busy, so it might just be me. But hey, we're playing Minecraft, so why not? So on last week when we played Minecraft, we were building a little house, or well, it was more like a little storage area for all the food because the farm is right here. So let's just start collecting the food. Oh wait, I need chest. I need to get that first. So let me get these watermelons first. But then, and luckily, we have all of these trees around that we can collect wood from, and well, get chest. Oh, nice. Oh wait, I think that's the happy gas. I think. Oh, yep, there it is. Yes, Astra and Salt last episode, they got their happy gas, and they were very happy and excited about it. Alright, so let me head to bed just to reset the clock. Hello, sheep. Yoink. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, I saw the link in the chat, so I was just double checking to make sure no one got onto like the server or whatever. But you know, that could be bad. But alright, so which tree to go for first? Let's start with the ones over here. So I saw the new Mortal Kombat movie. Like, I actually just got back from it, like, prior to me booting up stream. So, I will say, pretty good. That's all I'm really gonna say about it, because I don't want to spoil it. But if you are a fan of the games, I feel like you would be a fan of the movie. Now, granted, is it perfect? No, nothing is perfect. But is it pretty good? Yeah, I mean, I would say it's pretty good. So, I mean, you know. Hey, don't take my word for it. You know, go see the movie. I'm trying to think, how many levels should we make the food house, and how do we want to set it up? I mean, I should probably finish the the walls first before getting all these chests. So nice, chill, relaxing stream because a lot of us got finals, a lot of us has got essays and projects and whatnot. Because you know, college, and it's the end of college, so you know, I keep doing that. Alright, well, we still need a good amount more. We could probably put, like, a staircase somewhere. So we got multiple levels. We could definitely do double chest kind of, so there's, like, like cooked food and raw food kind of thing, because you know, depending on, you know, like what we want kind of thing. I mean, I know cooked food is always better, but like you never know. Maybe we need raw food for something. Ugh. No, wait, let's get this one. I was trying to see if I could drink water, but no, I can't do it one-handed while the thing is still closed. I'm getting a head start on all those hydration redeems because I know they're going to be coming. Of course, and also starts raining too. Call me Raven Baxter because I'm predicting the future. Does anyone get that joke? Does anyone get the That's So Raven joke? I mean, the modern equivalent of that would just be Raven's Home, which is just the like a sequel to Raven's Home. No, sorry, to That's So Raven. Sorry. Like, you uncultured swine. Okay, so let's see. I need one there. I need one there. One there. And did I get all the... And then one there. Okay, so... I'm going to use this just to help me get up. And then we'll do this. Just to kind of work on, you know, like a nice little trim on it. Trying to think. Well, what the? Oh, the tree grew right there as I was standing next to it. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. So nice, chill, relaxing Minecraft stream. Cause you know, hey, look, it's the end of the school year. You know, we all got tests and finals and quizzes. Let's just relax. You know, take a load off. Okay. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? Is because we have all of those crafting tables over here, I'm gonna take one of those and just move it over to this. Because I mean, realistically, we don't need 3 crafting tables. Where did it? Okay, there it is. For a second, I thought it burnt in the fire. I was like, did it just burn right in front of me? But no, luckily it did not. We could put that one there. Maybe get some, maybe get, do we want to put a campfire over here, or do we want to do, like a chest, not a chest, a furnace, that's the word. Wow, I was really blanking on the word, wow. But at the very least, we can make a one chest, which we shall put here in this direction. Now, you might be wondering, why? Why did I point it this way? Well, that's because this is actually something that I've been doing on my personal world, is by having them like this, I'm able to have a double chest in basically a spot of a one chest. So I can stack more going this way and not be as wide. That one's tall. I'll do that one later. Oh, also, yesterday's stream, I was being super vague about what I needed to go do. The reason why I was being super vague was, one, trying not to out myself of, like, where I was going kind of thing. But second, because there was a plan involved that did not happen because of time. But basically, this is what happened. So, yesterday, I went to go pick up my MomoCon tickets because a couple areas here in the greater Atlanta area, they have, you're able to pick it up your MomoCon pass, you know, a few weeks early at special events. And so I went to a special event yesterday. I went to East Atlanta Comics. That's where I went. And I can tell you guys this, this now because, you know, I'm not going there now. You know, I already did it. So, you know, you missed out. But anyway. So what was going on was, so I went over to East Atlanta, pick up my MomoCon pass, and the original plan was afterwards, I was gonna swing by another place that was kind of in the area. I mean, it was like a 30-minute drive, but you know, more in the area than I would normally be, to another place that are one of my friends, B. You may also know her as Salt. One of the moderators on the channel, one of my friends, and they work kind of relatively, you know, kind of close, kind of far. It's closer than I would have normally been. So the goal was I was gonna go surprise them at work. The only problem is they closed at 7, so by the time I was done over here to try to go over here, they would have already been closed. It was like a whole thing. But luckily, I did go and see them today after I got done doing the stuff that I needed to do. And I was kind of, like, in the area, kind of close. Well, closer than I normally was. Yeah, TLDR, I was too slow yesterday. Yeah, basically, yeah. Thank you for summing it up for me. Oh, look at this little sunset. You can see, like, a little orange. That's kind of cool. Of course, Vesty. There we go. Finally, the rain stopped. Actually, let me go find more wood before I try to go back up there to work on that. Gonna need more torches. Do we have more coal? Or do I have to go find more coal? Might be something that we have to figure out. Oh, by the way, B, your son, hold on, let me get in render distance so we can see it. Your son or child, do we ever figure out the gender of the gas? But regardless, your child is doing fine. Okay, I was about to say, yes, the child, yes. However, I'm not close enough, so it keeps on running, son genderless. Okay, I wanted to make sure, okay? But yeah, it's like, I can hear your child from over here, but I can't see because it's not in my render distance. So it's like yelling from like afar, be like, hey, what are you guys doing over there? I want to be involved. And I'm just like, I can't see you. He's just haunting you? Yeah, honestly, at this point, kinda. He's like, ooh, where are my parents? Where are they? Why are they not here? We're like, they're busy. They'll be with you soon. Busy providing for the child eating cookie dinner? Yeah. I'll say on the plus side, by the end of this, we'll have lots of sticks. Not sure what we're going to do with the sticks, but we have lots of sticks. All right. Man, one short. Wow. So close. Almost had it. Almost had it. There we go. Get rid of the wool. Okay. I need another chest. So here I shall put the watermelon for now. I need to make signs. How much leather do we have? Do we have enough leather for the little item frames, maybe? Let's see, let's see. We do have some leather, so could do that. That we'll put back the leather. Okay. I put up some temporary signages. So we'll have the one there, and then we need one there. A couple over here. Trying to figure out where we want to put a staircase. Somewhere. Oh well. Hey, there's just a sheep over here. Huh. Thank you for the wool. Let's see, we had some wool in here, so I'll put those there. Then sticks. Yes, we do have lots of sticks. Where is it? There it is. Sweet. Perfect amount. Alright, let's see. Grab the watermelon. I have a lot of watermelon. Do we have any just regular wood? I mean, I could go check back over here. We do have wood. Nice. I'll take all but the one, just so we have, you know, well, at least one there. Lots of wood. Now we make lots of chest. Yay, chest. Alright, messed that up. Ah, I messed up the placement. There we go, and then... Sweet. Alright. Not bad. I'm thinking... I think we put the staircase on this wall, so... Let's put some more chest over here. Alright. Keep messing it up. There we go. And then this one's the watermelon chest, so we'll put all the watermelon in there. Okay. Not bad so far. Alright, let's see. How... Okay. How are we gonna sort this? Do we do it by... Oh, I'm assuming we would probably separate the fruits and the vegetables separately. You know, like fruits, vegetables, and meats. We have them all in their separate areas. But then what about the seeds? What if we do with the cocoa beans? Would they be in their own separate area? But then what about the wheat? So I guess the seed ones would go have their own area? Ooh, this is difficult. Well, let's move some of these over. Get the potatoes. Cocoa's in the seed area, I think. Right, yeah. Okay, so I guess we would do like fruits, vegetables, meats, and then over here, by the staircase, we put seeds. Would that work? I guess. What do you think? The only problem that I would think is that because I want to put a staircase over on this side, we would have to put some of them underneath the staircase. Maybe. Oh, this is difficult. You know what? Let's leave the seeds alone for right now, and then I'll figure something out. I might put the seed ones on another level, maybe. But here we have potatoes. So we'll put all these potatoes in here. Gonna have to cook all these potatoes, so that's gonna be fun. I have figured out how to do like an auto smelter, so I guess an auto cooker. But I feel like it would just be easier resource-wise to just cook them on the fireplace. The only problem that I see is there is not a auto like cooker involving a fireplace for some reason. The game won't let it. It kind of makes me mad because it makes the most sense, but I guess no sense at all. Yoink. Alright, so we could put apples. And then also golden apples there. I mean, we'll have separate ones for, like, golden and non-golden, so. But for right now, at least. If I planted a golden carrot, would that work? It's placing an item on the table versus setting an item down. It's different because... Right, yeah. Because, like, in my brain, I was like, ooga booga logic. If I put... Also, you can't plant gold anything. Yeah, I figured, but it would be kind of funny. But what I was thinking, like, my ooga booga brain, okay, like, chest, hopper, right above a fireplace, so then it would just fall on top of the fireplace, and it would just cook it. Like, you would think, like, logically, it could make sense. But no, game physics-wise, it doesn't let you. So... Alright. Excuse me. Yoink. Oh, wait, that's right. I made the pen over here. Some more wool for things. Don't know what kind of things yet, but things nonetheless. Put the glow berries in there. I am sorting the poisonous potatoes over here with the regular potatoes for right now. And then, I don't know, when we build an alchemy area, we'll move a bunch of those ingredients over to there. Alright, fish. Fish. I mean, I guess we could put it maybe with the meats. I mean, it is technically a meat, I guess. I'm just gonna put all the fish in one thing for right now and then figure it out later. Okay, let's do some more replanting. Let's go find a nice area to plant all these trees. So we can put one there. Maybe one over here. One there. Couple over here. Got lots of trees to plant. Alrighty. There we go. So those can start getting planted. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there would be more variety. Alright, so we have the cocoa beans here. Now we need to figure out where do we want to grow the glowberries. Because that's an interesting one. Because we don't need water or anything for it. We just need to hang it from something. Beetroots. We'll put the beetroots here. And I'll go see if we have any more over in the main house. No, but we have sweet berries. Ooh, okay. I could plant some sweet berries. I guess we could classify berries as a fruit. No. Yeah, no, I kind of just wasted those. Where do I wanna? Oh, I guess I was already doing it like this. So I guess just plant some over here, maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. I figured out a better area to plant these later. But for right now, it's like a natural deterrent for the different mobs. Be like, oh no, they got a bunch of sweet berries. No, what are we gonna do? But for now, we got some more food. All right. I'm going to defriend so many foxes with those berries. Ah, I see. Because I was wondering, I'm like, what are we going to do with all these berries? Like, we got a bunch of berries. I mean, we could eat them, but, like, they don't really give that much, like, health value. I mean, we can use them as, like, a defensive kind of, like, shield kind of thing for, like, the mobs. But I do like the idea of getting just a bunch of foxes. I think that's a good idea. How many fruits are in this game? You can't tame them, though? Ah. Decorations and breeding foxes. Okay, yeah. I guess we could put pumpkins there? Are there any other fruits in Minecraft I'm trying to think? Wow, there's not really many fruit options in Minecraft. Huh. Because I was thinking, like, do we have bananas in Minecraft? I'm like, no, we don't. I don't think we have bananas. No. Would be fun to add bananas. You know what I mean? I wanted to add pineapples because it's just really funny because pineapples, they don't grow on trees. They grow in the they grow from the ground. Which you don't think that they would grow there, but they do. You're just like, why is the pineapple on the floor? It's like, it's growing there. Be like, why is it growing there? Because like, just because it does that. Just be like, what do you mean it just because it does that? Pineapples are weird. I came over here for a reason. I don't know why. I'm like, there was a reason why I was walking in this direction, but I can't remember what that reason was. Was it to look over here or something? This big old cave system that we need lots of torches for. You're gonna forget your old age? Alright, first of all, I'm always forgetful. So, ha. Age has nothing to do with this. I'm just forgetful all the time. I remember I was clearing out this area. I think I was gonna try to build a house over here, so that could be neat. Oh, what I could do is also, I think it would be kind of funny is if I built like a secret tunnel right into the, over to there, even though it's just right across the street. Like, but why? Why did you do that? It's right there. I'm just like, because I could. How are the sugar canes doing? Oh, look, a turtle. I like turtles. Secret tunnel? Yes, secret tunnel. We have to say it with more enthusiasm. Like, I would yell it, but, you know, I have roommates, so. See, there we go. There's the enthusiasm I was looking for. I always find the secret tunnel song is so funny, mostly just because of the one. It's just like, to be together. And I forget the next couple lines, but it goes something like, and like I know he doesn't take this long breath, but it would feel like he would just take this really deep breath, just go, and then just start yelling secret tunnel at the top of his lungs. I know they brought the, oh yeah, absolutely, lol. I remember seeing, I've not watched the live action Avatar. I'm still a bit on the fence of it. I do kind of want to watch it, but like, there's, like, I was like, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. But regardless, I do find it interesting that they brought in Secret Tunnel in Season 1, even though it happened in Season 2. It's okay. I mean, it's a live-action Netflix remaking of an anime. Not as bad as the movie? What movie? What are you talking about? There is no movie. There is no M. Night Shyamalan, Avatar and the Last Airbender movie in Bots Sing Say. I don't know what you're talking about. So true, actually. It's funny. I will say this, okay? I legitimately bought the Avatar and the Last Airbender, or I guess, you know, the Last Airbender movie, which does not exist, by Night Shyamalan, but it does not exist, from a thrift store that was going out of business for a couple, like maybe like a few dollars, like $1.50 or something. And I know I overpaid for that. Because, like, yikes. It is something. I don't know if I would classify it as a movie, but it is definitely something. Oh, yeah, I way overpaid, yeah. I bought it at a place that was going out of business. It was already half off. I probably got it even more half off. It was, like, $1 maybe. Like, less than $3. It's still too much money. It was too much money. We're talking about a movie that does not exist. Of course it was. And even if it was real, which it's not, it's so bad. It's just so bad. I will say the effects are cool, but that's the only redeeming quality of it. Is it just that the effects look cool? Really? It was like 2010, 2011-ish. It was like early 2010s. I don't know about your baby sister, but okay, cool. Right. Okay, okay. However, right. And the right. It's like, what is this? This is an avatar. Right, it was the whole Ong thing. You're just like, Soka. Right, he was very serious. Right, the only redeeming quality is that the special effects looked good. That's the only thing. It's so bad. It's like, yeah, and the funny thing is, it's not even a big rock. It's a pebble that you could have thrown faster. Because here's the funny thing. It took 6 guys to, like, summon the rock, and then there was a 7th guy that actually threw it. And the crazy thing is that the fact that it seemed like they were setting up to do all 3 books, which it never did. Like, they were trying to comprise an entire season of a show in less than 2 hours. It was like 2 hours, if it was even that long. She's like, they tried. They definitely tried to do something. Oh, God, no. Honestly, if I did not hate M. Night Shyamalan before, I definitely would have now. Which, don't get me wrong. Now, granted, true, yeah. Oh, no. The entire movie's a plot twist, because you're just like, wait a minute, this is an Avatar. No, but what I find the funniest joke is that the fact that they could not call the movie Avatar because James Cameron owns the rights to the movie title of Avatar. Right, which is the dumbest thing ever, because Avatar The Last Airbender came out before Avatar The Blue People. What, Avatar? Oh, wow. I didn't really... Oh, that's kind of neat. That is true. Man, that's crazy. What, the movie? Really? Wait. What was the budget? Here's the better question. Because for a movie to be successful, it has to make twice the budget just to redeemingly be okay. So yeah, it barely made. And even then, I don't think it actually made. I don't think they even broke even at that point. I mean, I would call it a disappointment. Look at it. Yeah. The second and third books were kind of darker. I don't know. And besides, regardless, they already skipped through most of what was going on in book one. Like, I don't even remember if Jet was involved. Did they even do the Jet storyline? Because I know they did the Blue Spirit. I remember that because it was a really weird kabuki mask that they were using. Right. Yeah. And yeah. Right, yeah. The only reason that I even have a remote sense of what had happened, even though this movie does not exist, is because I was watching people reacting to it. Because I just wanted to see, okay, this is not just a fever dream kind of thing. Honestly, I think it would be funny to re-watch this movie and laugh at it. Just the entirety of it. Yeah, the only problem is I would get demonetized by Paramount. But don't get me wrong, it would be a really funny idea. That is fair, but they don't care if you're making money. They'll still copyright. So what we would have to do is we could definitely do a reaction of it. We would just have to edit it to the point that we would not get sued, basically. Really? Huh. I'm trying to think, like, what happened in season 1 that they probably did not cover in the movie. I don't think they did the Great Divide, mostly because that's just a running joke in the fandom of how bad it was. But actually, here's the funny thing. The Great Divide is not a... Okay, here's the funny thing. The Great Divide is not a bad episode. It just got reran so much that people just started hating it because it got reran so much. Me too! But yeah, what would happen was, because majority of the episodes are two-parters, so that would take up 2 time slots. So they would run most of the episodes that were just like single story type things, like self-contained ones, which was The Great Divide. Right, yeah. Is it Ember Island Plays? Yes! What I find the funniest part about Ember Island Plays is because, yes, it is a, like, throwaway joke of an episode. However, it is a recap of the entire series right before the finale. Right, you get all the basic information that you need in a comical way, but you're still being retold the entirety of the story. So you remember, oh yeah, that's right. There was that whole jet thing. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, there was that kind of thing that happened. The war stuff. Right. Yeah. And if they do decide to do Ember Island Plays, hold on. Wait, I'm no, hold on. I'm looking at Discord. I don't think they've heard you this entire time. Hold on. Why did it not sync up properly? Well, I mean, I normally talk to myself, but that's unrelated. Right, yeah. Why did it not capture? Hold on. Because it's, because it does recognize Discord Stream 1. This is the normal one that I use with streaming. But for some reason... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. It's because I'm on the home tab, not in the stream thing. Ugh. I hate it when that happens. Because just because I'm... give me a second. Ugh. I have to, like, reset the search thing. Where is it? Okay, there you go. Try again.
Oh my god, am I live?
Okay, there you go. Now they can actually hear you.
Huzzah!
I've been so focused on other stuff, I did not realize the fact that no one could hear
As
you.
I promised, I am not one of the voices in Chris's head.
But yeah, back to the whole Ember Island. Yeah, back to the whole Ember Island stuff. What I was about to say was, I think it would be really funny. There's 2 ways that they could, actually, there's a few ways that they could approach this if they were to do it in the live action, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this could just be like a one-off episode type thing, just right before the finale, same as, in the original series. We do the Ember Island play just as a recap so that the viewers, because you have to remember, these are 8 episodes, each an hour long. So we're talking like 30 hours, give or take, right before the finale, basically. Now, granted, my math is probably wrong, but you get the idea. Of just that there is a lot of content right before the finale that you have to, like, revisit. There's a few ways that they could do this. One is that they could get the voice actors to be the Ember Island players.
I was gonna say, my favorite way for them to do it would be to get the voice actors.
See, that would be funny. Another funny one would be if they got the people who were in the live action movie to play the characters as the Ember Island play. So then it would basically translate to the movie that we saw was the Ember Island play.
That would be brilliant.
That honestly, I could see them doing that as a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Another one would be, and this is just a one-off casting. We just get The Rock to play Toph.
I literally said, I swear to God, if you say the Rockets to play Toph.
Because I love that joke so much of the fact that not because Rock Boulder like that as
Mm-hmm.
a joke, but as the joke of the fact that in the play, Toph is a giant muscular
Yeah,
dude,
because it
but
rhymes with tough.
well, not only because of that, because the Fire Nation soldiers, they don't want to admit the fact that they got got beat up by a blind girl that is taller, like shorter than most people.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So they're like, oh no, it's this
this is
big,
like a 10-year
muscular,
old
scary
girl.
bender.
Yeah, so they had to make this sound of like, oh yeah, he was like 20 feet tall and like had muscles the size of cannons type thing.
Yep.
We're like,
It
okay, but
haunts
what about
me.
that
It
girl?
haunts me that
It
Toph
definitely
is
was
only
not a
10 years
girl. No,
old.
no.
No, no, no.
The whole Boulder joke. I love the Boulder so much. He's so
The
funny.
Boulder, my beloved.
I always love the joke. They keep rerunning the same joke, but it's so funny still every
Mm-hmm.
time. Of just like, the Boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl. He's like, sounds
Sounds
to
to
me
me
like,
like you're scared, Boulder.
and then he's just like looking at her, just like, the Boulder is over his conflicted feelings, and now I'm gonna murder you.
Mm-hmm.
And like half of his lines are just so funny. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna bury you in a rock-a-lanch." He's like, first of all,
Yeah.
what is a rock-a-lanch? And second of all, can I see it?
Well, obviously it's a rock-a-lanch. Don't you know
Well,
what
yeah.
that is?
Well, no, I know what a rock-a-lanch is, but just like the way he delivers, like in a
Oh yeah.
rock-a-lanch, because like it sounds like he's about to do like a pro wrestler move, like a
Mm-hmm.
spearhead or like the five-finger
Well,
death
that's what
punch or
he
something.
is. He's this world's version of a like underground pro wrestler.
He's about to pull some like John Cena level stuff.
What's that? It's the blind bandit with a steel chair. She metal
Exactly.
bended it herself.
She would have metal bended a
It's not. She's
steel
not even
chair.
holding it. She's not even holding it. The steel chair itself just goes flying across the stage.
Honestly, yeah.
It took me like as I was talking, I was like, "Oh God, what was her earthbending name?"
Yeah, it was the blind bandit because
It was the blind bandit.
she because she was blind and she stole everyone's money because are you seriously gonna fight a blind person? Like, come on.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Yeah. And there was this running joke that a lot of people did. Well, it's not a joke, but a running comment that I saw is that can people see airbending? And
Oh no, they can't.
the answer is depends on the context.
But, well, canonically, they can't see the airbending itself. They can only see the effect that it has.
Right. But then somebody brought up the fact that remember in season 1 when they went to the Earth
Oh.
Kingdom town and they were doing a jailbreak with what's his face because he was an airbender no, an earthbender and they were being like outlawed with
Hmm.
benders and Aang he basically created like a minigun of
Hmm.
air. It's just like, yeah, just put rocks in here and I'm just going to send it flying.
That's true. I would say arguably even before that, come to think of it, he did do those like air pearl things,
Right, yeah. And there's
like
also the air
really early
scooter.
on.
Right, that was his best joke of just doing the little just doing the little air thing, like, huh, I mean, come on, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to assume that for the most part, I mean, I guess if you were to really compress the air, but I
Right,
think for the most part it's relatively useful, which is arguably horrifying.
right. I always just chop it up to it depends on the context and whether or not it would
Yeah.
be funny.
It's the Bugs Bunny approach. It's the Roger
Exactly.
Rabbit
Yeah,
approach.
it's the Bugs
It
Bunny
is
approach.
what does the bit need?
Exactly. It's like, yes, we
However,
could, but would it be
my
funnier?
my favorite canonical um Avatar the Last Airbender fact is how many bending abilities are there?
I've actually been thinking about that recently because it feels like there's more than there should be.
There are. In one of the graphic novel comics, Toph, I think it's Toph, is brought in to, since she learned metal bending, is basically to teach other benders who've discovered different things. There is a
Right.
cookie dough bender. There is a shadow bender. There are there are children who basically discovered that they can bend other things. And it's never brought up again. It is a one-off joke,
Yeah,
like
that
one short
I was
story
like, I
in
was about to say that's
one
like
of
a
the
one-off
graphic
joke.
novels. in one of the graphic novels, and it is canon to the Avatar universe.
Yeah.
Because it is amongst a group of stories in one of the canon graphic novel stories. Um, and they never discuss that. They never touch on that again. And I find that fact fascinating.
Because like I was thinking about this, and also there was this other thing that I was thinking of is as if you were to only have one element kind of thing, could you fake bend other elements? Like could you use your
Yeah.
one element to basically fake bend? Because there has been a fake avatar. Because that was the whole thing with
Mhm.
Kyoshi, is because before Kyoshi was outed as the avatar, there was a fake avatar, which was
Yeah.
just an earthbender kind of thing.
And the thing is that yes, you can to an extent. I think it's like what was it? It's like the amount of an object in whatever it is you're trying to manipulate. Like airbender could pretend to be a firebender by manipulating the airwaves around fire. Earthbend like we see in the when they're in the Bossing Sayish
Mm-hmm.
episode, they're able to bend the sludge because it's equal parts rock and water.
Right.
It is, I think, it is a conversation that I do love seeing people talk about because it's not something we're ever going to get an answer to. However,
It is funny to think about. I was just like,
it is,
could they though?
yeah. Would they? If there's enough of it. Because wasn't there an issue once of Toph, like, not having enough, what was it, like, metal particles and something to be able to bend it? So, like, there's a limit on what you can do.
Right. And then there was, but with Katara, she was able to use the sweat to break out when
Mhm.
Combustion Man first
Yeah, like,
captured them.
the littlest bit of water,
Right.
yeah.
So okay, but
God,
going back to
Combustion Man,
the
my beloved.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, but okay, but going back to the idea of the sub elements, or like the sub bending,
Yes.
okay? Let's just try to get all of them out of the way, kind of thing. So, including with Korra's stuff, okay? So, air, we have just regular air bending. There is spiritual projection. There's energy bending, and there was flying, I think. But
Was
flying feels more of an ability than like a
I was
bending
gonna say
thing.
flying's not a bending, that's just an ability.
Okay, but here's the thing: it's a very rare ability kind of thing. So that's like that
True.
was the caveat thing, because Zahir in I might be butchering his name, but Zahir in Legend of Korra, he
Mhm.
is able to fly because he was able to detach himself from all like earthly sort of possessions, whatnot.
True.
So it
There was what was that?
is
Energy bending?
yes, energy bending, which we
Yeah.
first saw in the finale because Aang got taught it from a lying turtle, like right before the finale.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh yeah, by the way, if you just do this, you can bend the energy within someone. He was like, okay. Don't know why
I
this
did
is
find
now.
out I did find out recently that Combustion Man uses combustion bending,
Right, yeah, yeah. There actually,
which
and also
I
in
beautiful.
Korra there is a combustion woman.
Oh yeah, isn't there Combustion Woman? I'm gonna be real, I never finished Legend of Korra.
I want to finish Legend of Korra. I've seen the first season and a bit of the second
I
season,
just
but I know kind of what
yeah.
happens still. But you have to think, Korra's villains are like next level. You're just like, I'm sorry, what? Because for like all of Aang, it was just the Fire Nation. That was just
Yeah.
the bad guy. It was just the Fire Nation, and then the first season of Korra is like, oh yeah, a bloodbender who can remove people's bending abilities. It's
Yep.
like, I'm sorry,
Horrifying.
we're just starting with this. So there's that, and then there's the White Lotus. So you have to dealing with that.
Mhm.
There was the reincarnation of evil personified,
There was.
and then we also just have just an angry Earthbender with a mech suit.
Naturally.
Just like the progression of this, I'm just like, man, I feel bad for Aang because all he had to deal was just like was one guy in an army. This person has to deal with world-ending threats every other day, like a Power Ranger.
You know, it keeps things interesting.
I mean, oh yeah, definitely. And also, there is the whole running joke of just like, oh yeah, everyone hates Korra. I don't think Korra is not hated on, kind of thing. It is hated on, but I blame the writers because of the fact that the studios kept changing it. Because
Yeah.
originally it was only supposed to be one season. It was just gonna be
Mhm.
aired. That was the only season. We were just gonna have one season Korra, boom, that's done. And then halfway through, they're just like, "Oh yeah, we kind of like this, so you're greenlit for another season." You're just like, I'm what? Like, yeah, we want another season, so figure it out.
And then the women ended up being gay and they were like, wrap this shit up.
My connection got lost.
Oh,
What?
can you hear me?
No. I can hear you, but my
Oh,
game crashed.
oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I haven't joined yet is because it hasn't been letting me on the server, and I wonder if there's a server issue going on.
Maybe.
And I hope it didn't cause you to crash. Also,
I mean, it sent me back to like the home screen.
yeah, I
I'm going
saw.
back, so let me see. But that was just a weird crash.
Hmm.
All right. Looks like we are back up and running. Just test. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, okay, awesome. I will say I don't know how much longer I'll be able to be on call for, since I'm not able to get on stream. Unfortunately, I might have to go.
Right.
I might go do other stuff.
Right. Yeah. No
Um,
worries. No worries.
yeah, yeah. But also nerding out about Avatar for the
Right. Yeah.
win.
But yeah, like Aang is just like, oh yeah, I have to stop one guy. Korra's is like, I have to fight the personification of evil. What do you mean? I have to do that?
We're just upping the ante with every single one.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I will say the finale of Korra, the first season, was pretty cool in the whole like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like she she unlocked airbending. That's cool, but she lost all the other ones.
She lost. Yeah, I know that was
And so
really
she was
fun.
so devastating, and then she's just crying in the middle of the South Pole kind of thing. And she's like, don't,
Yep.
not now, Tencent. I don't want to talk about it. Be like, but I'm not him. And you just look at it, and it's Aang. You're just like, I'm sorry. What are you
Yep.
doing here? Be like,
Okay.
I'm here to give you plot armor.
I've been seeing a lot of discourse about it recently, and I do want to know your opinion on it.
Okay, what is it?
Does Aang from Legend of Korra look like how adult Aang should actually look?
I
Character
think
design wise,
character
what are
design
your
wise,
opinions on how they designed him?
I think yes, but also the fact that we have to keep in the fact that he did die early in terms of like his how long he was like basically around, not how much
Mm-hmm.
time he was like between born and death kind of thing. Does that
Oh
make
no,
sense?
no, I don't mean like age wise. I mean like character design wise.
I think so. I mean, because he does have his like he's still like dressing up as he still has his
Mm-hmm.
air nomad sort of aesthetic, but it's more of a modern version of it.
That's fair. I don't have beef with his outfit or like any of that. His face, ever since that design was released, has bugged the heck out of me. He looks
Hmm. Okay, I can kind of see
mean.
the face a little
Like
bit, yeah.
he looks like he'd be a bad father.
Well, I mean, he was, but
He was. I know he was, but like if you put Aang from the show, like from the original show, and then adult Aang side by side, he doesn't read as Aang to me. And the discourse has been popping back up recently, and I'm kind of glad for it because I'm like,
you do realize,
yeah,
like, you also have to keep in mind the fact that when we saw Aang, he was
yeah.
a 12-year-old child.
No, I know. I know. Their faces like matured. It's his eyes, I think. Something about his
Yeah.
eyes
Okay.
don't fit. And I was just curious about your opinions on the matter.
I think it's most for the part fine. The
Mm-hmm.
only downside that I feel about with like the older designs is that we never got to saw an old version of most of the
Yeah.
characters. Like we never saw an old Sokka
Zuko.
because he died a little bit
Yep.
after Korra was born. Aang, had to die early so that,
We could have, yeah.
so we could have Korra. Suki, we never saw. I don't think we saw Suki.
No, we don't hear anything about Suki as far as I know. And I actually just now realized that.
Yeah. We did see Iroh though, so that was pretty fun. But he
Yeah,
was
that was
already
fun.
old. But like, it was like, oh yeah, it's Iroh, yay!
I like to imagine if Aang got older, he would have had one of those like a Monkey Yatso style mustache. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I could totally see that.
He would have styled
Mostly,
his like facial hair after
right.
the air nomads.
Partially as an honoring thing, but the other part of it just for a bit.
Yeah, just for the bit, because I think he would find it funny.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I can just imagine Katara walking in on him styling it, and he's just like, please no. And he's like, oh yes, this is happening.
Oh yes, he's got wax and he's like properly like making sure it's all like laying straight and everything. And she's like, no.
Sokka's in the corner recording this the whole time.
Sokka's in the corner making a fake one for himself.
Exactly. He's using all
It's
the
like
hair
it's
because
it's like
Aang is constantly shaving his bald head. So he just uses
Yeah.
all
He's
those
just collecting the
clippings.
hair.
He's
It's
just
like what they
collecting.
did with Appa. It's like when they
Basically, yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
the
when
whole
they're
bit
breaking
when
into
they're
Amashi
doing,
with the fake
yeah,
hair. He was just like, "Hey, Angie, you using the snow fantastic," and he's walking around mimicking him.
exactly. But it takes him a minute to realize that he's being mimicked
Mm-hmm.
because like at first you're just thinking, oh yeah, Sokka's just doing a bit. Okay, cool, whatever. And then it dawns on me like, wait a minute, that's me.
That's me. The bit is me. God, what I wouldn't give to see those interactions.
Like a bunch of those like little like headcanon fan theories and whatnot.
Yeah.
Those are always fun to kind of like think about. Do we have any coal? We have no coal, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Ugh. So it means no torches,
I mean, you
unfortunately.
could make charcoal.
Yeah, it's like what? Just burning wood?
Yeah, you just cook wood.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me make these into oak logs first. Oh wait, I don't think you could cook planks.
No, not planks. That's to be raw wood,
Ugh.
like logs.
This game, every time I think of something, it counteracts. How dare you? How
You're
dare
just
you,
too
game
smart for it, dude.
that that's 15 years old? How dare you outsmart me?
You're just too smart for it, man.
Or I'm just too stupid for it.
No, you're just too smart for it. Have some faith in yourself.
To be like, I'm about to graduate with a college degree, and I'm also thinking, be like, man, why won't this weird thing work?
Listen, book smarts and street smarts are very different smarts, and
They are,
Minecraft smarts are the most difficult of the three.
yeah, because it's all but and none all at the same time. I just realized something. I'm looking at I'm at Twitch on my phone
Yeah,
with the chat thing.
as am I.
It censors Lamau.
What?
Yeah, so on mobile it censors Lamau, but it does not censor it on the screen up here above me. So hold on, if I could zoom it in a little bit
Oh,
so you can
it's not
see.
censored on mine. That's fascinating.
It censors on mine, which is really funny.
Uh, uh,
It censors your Lamau on my side, but
that
it doesn't on
sounds like
here on the
I'm
screen.
just saying a slur. Oh my god. Wait, that means I could type anything and just be like, "No, it says Lamau, dude." I would never. I would never do that.
At least not right now.
At least I have to wait until you get famous first.
Right. And then we do the controversial stuff.
And then we do the controversial stuff. I'm not doing any of that lame, oh, it happened 10 years ago, you can't get me for it stuff. No, no, no. I'm gonna do controversial stuff, and it's gonna be while you're famous. Obviously.
But if we
Like
are
any good
gonna
friend would.
but if we do controversial stuff, it's gotta be really funny controversial stuff. You're
Oh
just
yeah,
like
absolutely. Like saying fake slur.
no, this is what we do. We get all the non swears from like kids shows, and we just start saying those like like swears.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's like
Sugar honey iced tea is one of my favorites.
there's like that. There's or we could just call each other like booger heads or something. Or just like words that you would
Hey
think
dum
are
dum.
yeah, like words that like a 5-year-old would think are bad words.
Exactly.
And then randomly throughout that, we actually put in actual like
We
swear
put
or
in just
slur.
like things we have no business saying. Oh god, who gave us a platform? Who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know. What makes this worse is that we might be going into another pandemic. Maybe.
Don't say that. I already talked about that last night and I'm terrified.
At
I
the
mean, on the
moment,
plus side, with
right.
what we know about it, unless it mutates, it can only really be transmitted by like close contact.
Right.
Because from what people are saying, it's like intimate type contact. So
Mm-hmm. Or like being in
hopefully,
like the same room for like a while.
yeah, like the poor people that were on an airplane.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
no, they were on the cruise ship.
no, no, no. There were. Oh, wait, you didn't. Oh, so there was a guy who tested positive for it that was on an airplane with one of the cruise goers, which means that they
Oh,
got sick with it, or someone was sick with it before the cruise started. Obviously, that's how it got on.
right.
Which means that
Oh,
people who
okay.
were flying to said cruise, there's no way to track that, unfortunately.
Right. We can only track the
But
ones that were from the cruise.
yeah, we can't track the people that came in contact on their way there. And so at least there's been at least one confirmed case of someone who's just on a flight with one of those people,
Right.
which is fun.
I do remember. There is some people in Georgia that had it, but those like down in like Savannah.
Oh wait, was it actually Georgia? When I heard Georgia, I thought they meant like the
The
country, and
country?
I was
No.
hoping.
It's the state.
Dang it.
Unfortunately,
Look,
it's
I'm
the
gonna be
state.
so real. My immunocompromised butt cannot afford for this to happen.
Right. Right. Yeah. That just ouch.
Oh, I'm so
No,
done
this is
for.
basically what you're gonna be doing is that because you and Asher are probably gonna at least try to quarantine together.
She already told me, she was like, "Hey, if you get sick, quarantine at my house." And I'm like, "Dog, your mom is also immunocompromised with the same thing I have."
Right. Just be like, oh yeah, you're right. Well, let's
Yeah,
have a party still.
we're gonna have a party.
No. But then
Look,
the joke would have been
mhm.
like, you're just gonna call me up at just a random hours, be like, hey, weird question, can you grab this for me?
Yeah, just be like,
Just
"Hey, bestie,
I'll be like, what do you
we're
need
gonna
this
test how much you
time?
love us. We're really gonna put to the test how much you care about us."
I do care about you, but there's gonna be a limit eventually.
Oh, well, obviously.
No, you just be like, can you go to the store? Like, could you go to this restaurant and get me like this like insert random food item? Be like, that's 4 hours away in another state. Like, yes, and
And
like, okay, first of all,
woe is me. Chris cares not.
because first of all, you want me to drive 4 hours to Alabama? I see him. I see him. I'm getting him. Bam, got him.
Yippee.
Yeah, we're just like he doesn't love us. He is like and all this stuff, and it's like okay, first of all, I do care about you, all you guys, but still, you want me to drive to Alabama?
Yeah, at least we're not asking to drive to, like, Kentucky.
First of all, there's nothing. No offense to anyone that lives in Alabama, but there's nothing good in Alabama.
And there's nothing good in Alabama. No, I
The only
lied.
good thing.
I have one friend going to college in Alabama. They're the only good thing there.
No, like I've seen this thing, and I've made a joke about this a few times. I don't know if I've done it on stream, but there was this video that someone was like tell them what you told me is like I'm gay. You know what? No, I don't care about the fact that you're gay. Like I accept the fact that you're gay. No, the other thing is like well tied that see that. Like I don't accept that part.
Exactly.
Be like, look, I will support you. Like LGBTQ. I do not care. However, if you come into this house yelling "Roll Tide," I will kick you out. Like that. That's
Exactly.
where I draw the line. And if I ever had a kid who is dating someone from Alabama, I will be judging them for the end of time. Grant, like even if like they get married kind of thing, become like son-in-law or like daughter-in-law or whatever in-law kind of thing, I will still judge them
Yeah.
profusely because of the fact that they're from Alabama. They could be the best person in the entire world, but they will always be a peg down just because of the fact that they're from Alabama.
No, exactly. You're so right.
I think I've said that to a few people, and they don't get it the same way, kind of thing. There's like that's still me to be like, okay, but first of all, it's Alabama. Like I get to make fun of Alabama as a Georgia person. As someone
No,
born and
yeah.
raised
I feel
in
like
Georgia, I
in
get to
terms
make
of
fun of at
it's the
least one
sibling
state.
energy. It's the sibling energy. We
Right.
get to make fun of Alabama.
Right, yeah. Florida just makes fun of itself. So there's no fun in that.
Exactly. There's no fun in that.
And the Carolinas and Tennessee, nothing really goes on much over there to make fun of.
Yeah. I mean, there is like there.
I mean, I can make fun of the fact that
I'm
two
gonna throw
states.
some stones.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
do
throw
it,
some
do it,
stones real quick.
do it.
South Carolina's barbecue is nowhere near as good as North Carolina's because of the sauce. I will
Really?
die on that hill. South Carolina does vinegary sauce, North Carolina usually does a sweeter sauce. I'm a sweeter sauce girly.
Okay.
I'm not big on South Carolina's barbecue, and I that throws some stones because I've got family members from both states,
Mm-hmm.
and they are opinionated about how they do barbecue.
Like, for the longest time, I've kind of steered clear of barbecue, mostly because of the fact that the sauce is very tangy. Like, barbecue sauce, if you get it from, from the
You
store kind
not
of thing,
like tangy
it's the
sauce?
tangy. It's the tangy
What?
sauce.
How
I
do
could
you not?
probably...
Okay,
You,
well, do you like sweet barbecue sauce then?
I don't know if I've tried sweet barbecue sauce.
Okay, I will find a way to procure you barbecue sauce that's not like getting you a whole bottle.
Right. And it's almost like the same thing of just like, there's a sauce that my mom makes. It's really good, but for some reason the two ingredients that compose of it is things I do not like.
What is it?
Okay, so it is equal parts red chili sauce. It's like a chili sauce kind of thing, and grape jelly.
Oh, I love grape jelly.
But somehow, like, separately, do not like it kind of thing. You know, like the
Mhm.
like jelly. Not a kind of fan of like peanut butter and jelly. Just jelly in general. Just not my kind of
Yeah.
thing. The chili sauce, not a
Is it
big fan
not
of
your
that.
jam?
No, it's also not my jam. But somehow together, it creates this sauce that is really good with meatballs. I'm just like, I really love this.
Ooh,
But like
I'm
separately,
big.
I hate these ingredients.
I love jelly with meatballs. It's so good. Um, okay, so I think with that information in mind, you would enjoy red pepper jam.
Okay. And what is in red
Um,
pepper jam? Except for, like the
uh,
jam and red peppers.
it is red pepper. It is like it's not savory per se.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but let me find the ingredients on that real quick.
Okay. Because it's like one of those things where like sometimes it's like I like all the ingredients, but if it's combined together, I might not like it kind of thing. Like
No,
meatloaf.
I get you.
I
So
like ground beef. I like ketchup and all that stuff. Like I eat hamburgers all the time. But if you put it in as a meatloaf, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not touching that with a 3 foot pole.
Mhm. So if I remember it, okay. So like typically it's
Mm-hmm.
red bell peppers.
Okay.
And because they're cooked down, you don't get any of that like vegetable taste to it. Like you know how when you eat
Okay.
bell peppers there's a vegetal? You don't get that anymore. It's just the
Really?
like sweetness. Yeah, it's just like the sweetness of the red bell peppers. And
Huh.
then sometimes people put red pepper flakes into it so it's a little bit spicy.
Okay.
And then it's literally just sugar, a little bit of vinegar, and then like usually pectin to like help turn it into a jam.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so what you get is something that can be used sweet or savory. I
Okay.
really like it with cream cheese on crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's so it's very tasty.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a random pillager that they're
Oh
here
yeah.
again.
Oh my
I
god,
just
why do they
I
keep
just
where are they coming from?
I don't
Because we've
know.
been looking all over and the nearest villager outpost or the nearest villager thing is
Oh,
like
it broke.
blocks away.
My sword broke.
Oh no.
I have to check the other side. Oh no, wait. The doors are open. No. Luckily, I have sticks and iron. I think. Yeah, I do have sticks. Cool. No, but like reminding me with the whole this like the food thing is that I need to figure out like a list of food for my graduation party because my mom texted me the other day. She's like, "Hey,
Ooh.
what do you want for your graduation party?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'll figure something out. I'll text you later."
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need anything baked for it.
Honestly, for the most part, the current list is like pizza from like a local pizza place that I know.
Mhm.
Some like cookies, cake that my grandma makes, for
Oh,
special occasions
nice.
kind of things. It's we call it the Easter cake because she mostly makes it around Easter time. It is like a strawberry type cake with like a little bit of like icing on top, and she'll sometimes decorate it with jelly beans and peeps. Gotta
Ooh,
give it.
wait, that sounds like so much fun.
Oh, it's so good. But like the fact, it's like one of those things is like you only have it like for part of the year type thing.
Yeah, no, I get you.
There was that. Possibly like maybe like pigs and blanket, just like a little like maybe some like finger food type thing. You know, if and like with like the pizza thing, it was just gonna be like pepperoni and cheese kind of thing. You know, just very basic
Hmm.
type thing. Because I know Astra doesn't do like a pork. She likes her pizzas with cheese.
She likes her boring pizzas.
I was thinking like maybe get some like like some breadsticks over there. Just like
Yeah, no,
just like
solid.
basic stuff.
Yeah, that just sounds like a really fun get together.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that I'm gonna be working then.
Yeah. But like I was like I texted you. I don't know like how many like really saw the post kind of thing that I sent you guys.
Mhm. I did. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the information that was on it.
Right. I would probably like remind like at like the beginning of the month type thing. Be like, hey, if you guys wanted to come over for this, you can. If not, totally fine. Kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. When did you was it in general or was it where did you
No.
post
It
that?
was in Founders.
It was in oh, founder chat, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, hold on.
It's a Saturday next month.
Next month. Oh, I misread it. I thought it was this month.
No.
Um,
It's in June because my aunt is coming over around that time, so we
oh
wanted to
wait, no,
say
I can definitely make it then.
yeah. Yeah,
Yippee.
that's why
Okay,
we wanted to
fantastic.
give you
Put it
guys
in my
like a lot of
calendar.
like heads up type thing.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that the pizza place that I'm referring to, I'm being vague about it,
Mhm.
is the location that is near the place that I will be living. I may try to transfer over back to that location because that's actually where I started working at
Wait,
back years
that's
ago.
beautiful.
Because I've worked for the same company, but I've worked at multiple
Mhm.
locations. So I worked at the one that was closest to where I was living at the time that I started, and I've been working at currently at the one that's closer to where I'm living right now. And because of the fact that I'm not going to be over here, for the majority of the year, I'm just going to move, and I'm going to be moving over there. Might as well just transfer over there. It makes the most sense. Granted, I'll be making less money, but there'll be less stress because it is a slower store compared to the others.
Oh.
And when I mean slower, we're talking like at minimum $1,000 less slower.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking like major difference type thing. Like their maximum like profit for a day is less than 2K. Our slowest day over at my current store is 2K. And even then
Wow.
it's not
Okay.
even 2K kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also with their store, they close the earliest at 9, which our earliest doesn't close until 10. And for like Fridays and Saturdays, it's like 11. So I'm there by like at like midnight. Plus, also this will help me, save on gas and whatnot.
Mhm.
The only problem, the only thing, like one of the only caveats is that the boss is a little stricter over at the other store because that was more of like a mom and pop style of this restaurant because it's a franchise, not a
Yeah.
corporate thing. And he breathes down our necks a lot. Like there was this one time he called us up the restaurant to complain about the fact that we put too many pepperonis on a pizza because he's watching the
You're
cameras.
kidding me.
Yeah, he watched the cameras like Big Brother type thing. But
Oh.
I mean, overall, he's not a bad guy kind of thing. But like, he's very strict type thing on
Yeah, no,
procedures.
I get that.
But there is the fact that he called up the store just to complain about the fact that we put one too many pepperonis on the pizza.
Which
I was
is really funny.
right. He's just like, okay, like don't get me wrong, I understand food cost type thing, and you wanting to stretch as much dollar as you can, but like a couple of pepperonis, that's a little much.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I've been thinking about this all day. Is that like I'm moving I'm moving out of here in less than a week, and I've not even started packing.
Chris.
I know. The funny thing is, most of my stuff is just clothes and stuff that's already in boxes. So I'm going to be spending tomorrow and this weekend just going through this. Just to get everything out of here. Oh, also, if you can look at
Good
stream...
luck.
Yeah. If you look at stream real quick, I went to go see the Mortal Kombat movie. And as part of my popcorn bucket,
Ooh.
I got the Shao Kahn popcorn bucket.
Oh
So
my god, wait, that's so fun.
look at this. Look at this mask that I have now.
You know what? How does it feel to be the luckiest guy in the world?
I don't know, but it doesn't fit on my head. It's a little small.
Just a little bit.
Like, I mean, for like, if I was to use this for like a short film, I could probably use it. But like, if I were to use this for like, if someone wearing this, they would have to have like a really small head.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, it might be a tight fit. And I also got the cup because, I mean, popcorn and a drink, you know?
Yeah.
I really like these cups that AMC has been doing. They did this with Deadpool and
Yeah.
Wolverine. I got those cups, and I really like those. But what's cool about this is that if you press the little button right here, they move and fight.
Wait, stop. Oh my god, that's so fun.
I spent $30 on this.
That's a decision, but honestly,
Yeah.
it's not the worst price I've ever heard of.
No. And I was saying, at the start of the stream, is that like I wanted to go saw it. It's not bad. I thought it was pretty good. And I was looking at the
Okay,
review. I was looking at the reviews online. People are like, overall census is like 7 out of 10, like 80% type thing. So not bad. Definitely room for improvements, but overall not bad.
okay. You know what? I believe that.
Yeah. And also, it is longer than the first one, so they're able to do more stuff with it.
That is true.
Yeah. Because the first one, it was an hour and a half long. This one's closer to 2 hours. So that extra 30
Oh.
minutes type thing is like, oh yeah, we can do a lot more with this 30 minutes. I'm like looking at Minecraft just to make sure
Mm-hmm.
it's not another pillager again. Put some torches around here. And while I was watching the trailers, it felt like they were showing off every single Red Band trailer that is coming out this year. Cause there was there was the trailer for Super Troopers 3. There was
Mm-hmm.
the trailer for well, there was the Odyssey, but that wasn't a Red Band one. There was one
Yeah.
for the new I'm gonna say it, the Jackass. There was that one because I was like I
Chris.
was thinking it was like should I not?
It's a title. It's a
It's the
title. You're
title of
fine.
it. Yeah, it's the title of something. Don't get mad at me. Whatever.
You're
There's
gonna get
actually
demonetized. Ooh. You're
I
gonna
quite
get in
I
trouble.
literally recorded. I've started a new recording series for a game. I'm not saying what it is. I almost said what it was yesterday's stream, but I started recording that. I've recorded 5 episodes so far, but because it's like a more mature rated game, I just like at the beginning of like each video, I was like, look, okay, this is a mature rated game. There's gonna be a lot of swearing. There's gonna be a lot of cussing. There's gonna be a lot of this, and this type thing. So it's like, if this is not your cup of tea, just skip this.
And just go away.
Like,
You
respectfully,
know what?
go away. And then, like,
Putting a
throughout it,
disclaimer like that in the beginning works.
yeah. Because,
It won't keep the
like,
idiots away, but it gives you legal deniability.
right, yeah, exactly. Because, like, there are just, different moments of the game that are very graphic. And
Mm-hmm.
very, like, there's also some sexual theme type areas, which I think I just got to one of them in the recording type thing. Like, the next
Oh,
when I start recording it's at a
you're playing that
for,
Yakuza game. I know it.
no, it's not the no, it's not the Yakuza game. No, it would be funny, but no, I'm not playing Yakuza. This is a game that I have mentioned about wanting to play. I think in the Discord or in like private chats and whatnot.
Oh, okay. I comprehend.
Yeah, which actually I'm like well over halfway done with the game.
Oh,
There's
nice.
only couple more chapters, I think.
I can't wait to see the stream.
Oh well, these aren't really streams. This is just
I
1 hour
know.
recordings.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I meant to say the recordings.
yeah. Basically,
Who
what I
needs
did was just like I
English?
would just record for like an hour and just be like, all right, this is where I'm ending it for right now. We'll just pick up with the next video.
I can't wait.
Alright, the first episode, I can actually tell you when it's coming out. It will be released on June 2nd.
Okay. I
Is
can't
when it is
wait.
coming out, because that's the one that's at the end of the Hytale series.
Oh, real.
Yeah. And as a content creator, I am actually putting actual titles instead of just whatever the game is, part one,
I'm
whatever.
so proud of you.
I can actually, let me try to screen record so that you can see what I see. Hold on. Like, it's so hot in this room. I need to turn on the fan or something. So, where is it? This is the game. Don't say it out loud, but this is it. Right here.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh,
See where my mouse is?
I'm so excited. I was hoping
Yes!
that's what it was gonna be.
It's this
I was
game!
hoping.
And then, like, 2 videos later, it's, let's play Spartan Survivors. I can say that. I don't care. This was a
Yeah.
one-off video that I made, like, a little bit ago. That's not coming out until June. But yeah, so I'm up to here.
Oh, okay.
I try to give each one like a somewhat relevant title.
I mean, yeah, I think
This one I kind of like. This one was low hanging fruit because just like a bunch of just stuff happened. So I was like, well, that was
I love
interesting.
how this wheel.
Wait, oh,
There's no.
I try to spell
It auto.
well.
Yeah, I was gonna say before you post that, you might want to double check.
All right, there we go. Also, I
You know,
found out
forget
recently,
moderating. I need to learn how to be an editor for you.
just so you could just look through this and be like, oh yeah, that's spelt wrong.
Yeah, specifically, I'm not even gonna like affect the videos. I'm just gonna be in charge of like, I'll do
Just
the
the titles.
captioning. I'll do the captioning and I'll do the titles for you, and that's it.
Which luckily for for this game there is closed captioning, so I always keep
Which,
if a
thank
game does
God.
have this, a lot of times I will have that on.
Oh,
I have
yes.
that on for Overwatch, so that's always helpful because
Oh
when
yeah,
I
you do, don't
read
you?
it, I sometimes will I may not hear an ult line, but I can see the ult line. Like
Mm-hmm.
someone's like someone's character is yelling something.
Yep.
So we're like, okay, I see this. Where are they?
We're
Uh, I need to figure out where I'm gonna put the reaction video that we did.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, there's still some there that still need to do, but for at least for
Yeah.
like a part 1, I think I have enough. Because that
I
was
mean, we
about
got
like
in, what was it, like
about
2
an hour.
hours?
It was about like
About an hour?
about an hour's worth, I think. So definitely enough for like a part 1. So.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm very excited about starting that game, which is also funny. Is that someone that I am sort of mutuals on both Discord and also on Twitch. Like
Mhm.
we kind of met on Overwatch kind of thing. They're a friend of a channel kind of type thing. They were playing.
Ooh.
Yeah, whatever. They were playing this game, and I saw it. I was like, man, what is the coincidence? Because they were around the same point that I was.
Oh, that's a
Maybe
weird coincidence.
right? Like, what are the odds? Type thing.
Well, they were stalking you, obviously.
They saw that I was playing this on Discord. They're like, you know what? Let's see if I want to play that now.
Exactly, that's exactly what happened.
Also, I do have a lot more games on my Steam now to kind of play for either videos or just on stream.
Oh, yippee.
Let's see. I can read them off real quick. So, I just recently acquired a bunch of Star Wars games.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so I have Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, which is the game I grew up on.
Mhm.
Lego Star Wars Lego Star Wars 3, which is like the Clone Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
I think that's the one that I had.
Lego
Maybe.
Star so not Lego Star Wars, just Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1 and 2.
Ooh,
I
fancy.
did pre-order the Lego Batman game that's about to come out, so
Oh
that's
my
something I
gosh, I
definitely do
want
want to
that
play.
game.
Uh, we can maybe see about finding a day just so like I just play it on stream and then we just all just like have fun talking about it or whatever.
Yes, it sounds like so much fun.
I have because the Landfall Studios and like Aggro Crab,
Mhm.
they were doing this thing where for like $12 you can get a bunch of their games. So I did that, and also there was a $5 add-on for charity, which I did get. Excuse me.
Ooh,
Yes, I
you got such a good
noted
heart.
charity. Yes, it was $5. So with there, I
You got such a
got
good heart.
I know I got Tabs, like the totally accurate battle simulator, not Tab G,
Oh,
which is
nice.
the battle royale one. Going
Yeah.
Under, don't know much about that game. Peak, I have Peak now.
Oh, that's so peak.
Haste, which is the running game type thing. Another Crab's Treasure, I got that. And one game called Subway Midnight, which looks like a sort of spooky, like scary type game.
Ooh, okay.
Don't know much about it, but maybe something for to play on stream. Don't know. Don't not sure yet. What other random games did I get? That would be funny. There is I do have in my library High Guard, which if you don't know is a game that shut down a month after it got released.
Yeah.
So I thought for like a bit, for like a short or something, but like, so I'm gonna play this new game. It came out a couple months ago. It's called High Guard. Let's see it. And then I immediately open up. It just says no servers found. We're like, well,
Mhm.
I guess that's the end of this video.
Well,
Just as like a bit or something.
no, that would
I
be really funny.
yeah, I have all 3 Lego Batman games. The 2 Lego Movie video games, so I have those.
Oh my gosh, I miss playing those.
I almost 100%ed Lego Batman 2.
Okay, that's impressive.
It was on the DS too. I got to like
Nice.
97% and then I accidentally deleted the save file.
Oh, no.
Yes. And I was like middle school-ish age. So like
Oh, the way I would have
uh
cried.
11 to 12, 13ish kind of thing. I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn." Let's see what else do I have? I have Final Fantasy 7. I have so many Final Fantasy 7s. It's funny in the effect of how many Final Fantasy 7s I have.
You're such a nerd.
No, because let's hear. So, hold on. I'm looking up on my Steam thing to see how many Final Fantasy 7s. So I have Final Fantasy 7, the original, Final Fantasy 7, the 2013 remake kind of thing, or like
Mhm.
HD whatever.
The remaster?
Yeah, the remaster. Final Fantasy 7 remake, which I did want to make a series with Astra, where I replay the game and then she kind of reacts with me because
Mhm.
she's never played the game. And I've played the
Oh,
game, but that was
yeah.
3 years ago when I played the game. So it's gonna be like a replay of it. Because I wanted to play Rebirth, but I want to do a replay of Remake first. And then there's Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which is basically Final Fantasy VII, the original, but with the graphics of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
But wait, there's more.
Actually, that is it. Kind of at the moment. I do have
Oh,
other
oh,
Final
dang it.
Fantasy sevens. I do have the Final Fantasy seven. No, not Final Fantasy seven. Final Fantasy 15, which is the guys that look like they're in a boy band
Mm-hmm.
and their car breaks
The
down
guys look like
immediately.
they're in a boy band is so funny to me.
I stole that joke off of Conan O'Brien.
You know what? That makes so much sense now.
I love Conan O'Brien. He's so funny. But because he had a series where he would he had a series called Clueless Gamer, where he would play games,
Oh
but he's not
yeah.
good at playing video games. One of which the
Mm-hmm.
games that he played was Final Fantasy 15, and he was so confused about it. Like, okay, we have this car and it broke down, so now we have to push the car. And there's like, okay, we're in basically Venice to see a dress. Like that doesn't make sense. And then it skips forwards to a boss fight that that we have to scan. And then if you were to actually do the boss battle, it takes 72 actual hours.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 3-day long fight.
It is.
And I was just like, that is so funny. And I had that on my list for a while just because of the funny thing of that it's a 72-hour fight.
It's so ludicrous.
The amount of games that I've just put on my Steam because of one weird feature or like one weird thing that you do is funny. The amount of times I've done that.
I mean, oh my god, my mom finally discovered Squirrel with a Gun. Um, entirely on her own, not influenced
Oh,
by the
that's so
internet, and I'm so
funny.
delighted. I'm so delighted because she was like, "Come in here, I have to show you this game that I found." And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, what is it?" I see her running around a squirrel with a gun, and I was like, "Oh my god, you finally started playing." And she's like, "What, you knew about this game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know about this
Yeah.
game." And it's delightful. I love seeing people take joy in
Squirrel
these
with a
funny,
Gun. It
funny
is.
games.
It is in my. It's in my wish list on
It's
Steam.
such a fun. It's so fun.
Some of the games that I have on my Steam thing is Pickle Simulator, which you just sit around as a pickle. That's it.
Hmm.
I
I think that'd be
have.
a very fun simulator.
Oh yeah, very fun. I have Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 8, which I can never remember which is which, but one of them is a time travel paradox, and the other one you suplex a train.
Yeah. What was that? Choo Choo Charles.
No, no. Oh, there is Choo Choo Charles. I don't think I have it on my
No, I was
list
about
thing, but
suplexing a train. I was just joking.
yeah. But like, there's like, I don't know anything about the story, but the fact is that there's just one part of it where you're fighting a train, and then you get to suplex said train.
Oh, nice.
And then there's also hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Naturally.
Right, of course. Let's see. What other weird, funny ones do I have? This one isn't really more funny. This would just be fun to play. Lollipop Chainsaw,
Oh, that would be fun.
which is made by the same guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy and Scooby
Mm-hmm.
Doo. Which is like you got to think about that. You're just like, really? Oh, okay.
Creative genius is gonna creative genius.
Right, yeah. Also, there's a game that I want us all to play, which you only need one person to actually pay for it because the other people can play for free. Mojo Party.
Ooh,
It's made by the same people that
I
does
second
Watch
that.
Mojo. But
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
like a
say I
trivia
second that.
game that is from like, all the different decades and different topics.
I'm telling you, we should play Jackbox games.
That would be fun. Where is it on this list? There was one oh Code Vein, I think was just because someone made a character of someone in the character creation made a character that I like from a show that I like, and that was the only reason that I wanted to get this game. It's just the dumbest reason. There's also a Drain Sim, which is just a draining simulator, like where you just go and unclog drains.
Oh, so like Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, kind of like that, but you just go around and you just clear out drains. That's it. Is there any other weirdly funny ones? There might be just in my library that I bought.
Oh my god, we discovered Egg Clicker
Egg
on
Clicker?
Steam.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. You click an egg,
Nice.
and that's all that happens, and then when you click it, you can get achievements in the game.
Yeah.
The only issue is when you leave the game, it doesn't save, so you have to
Ooh.
restart your progress all over again.
I have Cookie Clicker, but I can't get any more achievements in Cookie Clicker. Not because I got them all, it's because I think I broke mine.
What do you
I
mean?
So you're able to access the admin control board by doing some commands,
Mhm.
and I was doing that to try to get some achievements, and I think I accidentally
Chris.
there's like 700 achievements, and most of them are dumb.
So
So I
so you
broke mine.
decided
I
to
broke mine. I have
break it?
500. I have 550 out of the 637. So I have most of the cookie clickers. But yeah, I did break it.
You know what? I can't even be surprised.
Okay, there's this game that is funny because of the fact that there's so many achievements in it.
Mhm.
Where is it? Where is it? So I can tell you the exact. I know what it's called, but I wanted to like read all the information properly. Okay, so it's called
Mhm.
Running Through Russia. Okay, this is a
Naturally.
legitimate game where you run and jump on like these platformers. It looks like something you would find at like a game jam type thing, where you run and jump and collect various items, and you try not to die. Kind of simple as that. You want to hear how many achievements there are in this game? Whatever
How
your
many?
answer is, it's wrong by a lot.
1,000.
More,
10,000.
less,
5,000.
less than that. It's 4,096.
I was close with that third one.
Yes, but the funny thing is, I played this for less than 50 minutes, and I have
Uh-huh.
800 achievements.
Moly. Okay.
Because most of the achievements are just you just play the game and it just gets you achievements. It's just like achievement, achievement,
Yeah.
achievement, achievement, achievement. And how they structure the achievements, it's so funny, is because it's just the letters of the alphabet in different colors.
Beautiful.
So like, here's an achievement, okay? 74% of players have the orange J achievement, where it's just the letter J with a orange background. Right next to it is the letter H with a black background. And there's also the letter J with a red background.
Naturally.
And let's see, the hardest achievement in the game with 53% of people having is it's a picture of a coffee cup.
Hardest thing in the game with 53% of people is an amazing number, I'd say.
Right? Like that is the lowest like percentage in this. And it's so funny is that they actually made a sequel called Running Through Russia 2.
Well, yeah, they had to do it again.
Which this one has less achievements. It only has 2,048 achievements.
Oh, only.
Yeah, but this one is also just it's just a letter with a color.
Mhm.
Like the actual achievement name is like the pink display. Or it does all the numbers, letters, and also the Russian alphabet.
Oh, cool. The
Cuz like
Cyrillic alphabet?
yeah, because there's one that's just an upside down L. But yeah,
That actually sounds kind of fun, though.
these games were like maybe $1 or two. These are very cheap, and I was just like, I'm getting this mostly for the bit.
And yet.
Honestly, if we did a whole stream of just me, it's just basically just me hitting the space bar for 2 hours, just constantly just getting achievements, it'd be the funniest video ever. It's just honestly, that would be fun for like an April Fool's, where it's just me just playing Running Through Russia. That's it. It's 2 hours, and it's mostly just me hitting the space bar.
And unfortunately, I'm sure people would stick around to watch that.
It would be so funny.
Be so funny. I think hear me out doing it, but then making commentary like a sports commentator.
Oh yeah, that would be so funny too.
Like
Or
having one of
no
us
no no
like
no no no. You know what would be even funnier?
hmm,
NPR commentating.
oh my god.
So
See,
it's just
I was
like,
envisioning just like, and here we see our runner-up in the stand, like our
right.
runner-up, Chris. I see he's using the fast click method. An interesting choice.
It just keeps going type thing. But I was thinking with
Hmm.
like NPR, it's just like, all right, he clicked the spacebar, and then he clicked it again, and again,
And
and
again,
again. And it just keeps going like that for like a solid 10 minutes.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, he died. He is restarting his run. What an athlete.
One okay, maximum amusing thing. One person doing NPR type, the other one doing hockey sports commentary.
Oh, that would be so fun. He's
So
just yelling.
one
He's
person's out here really hyped about what you're doing. And then the other one's just like, yes, I agree.
it would be so funny because also I think it would be even funnier is that the entire video I'm not even speaking.
You're not even speaking.
I'm
This
not
is
even
like you get
speaking.
two of us to just do like background commentary.
Yeah, he usually
Then
guys
then
are
you have
just
a
doing
third
background
person,
commentary for
a
20
third
minutes.
a third friend completely lost in what the bit is. Not like lost with quotation marks.
But
Hear me
like
out on
they
this. A third person completely lost in the bit doing a David Attenborough impression.
David Attenborough. That would be really funny.
And here we see a wild Chris in his habitats.
That's what I was thinking. It would just be like it's like a nature documentary.
Like a nature documentary, yes. Oh god, who thought
Okay,
it was a good idea to give us a camera?
no, this is a horrible idea, but we need to make it funnier. All right, hear me out on this idea, okay?
I'm
A,
listening.
a a yearly April Fool's video of it's just me playing Running Through Russia, but each year we add another person commentary.
Oh my gosh,
it's
yes.
it's new
So
footage every time, but it's just a different commentary.
the first year I feel like we should start out with like the hockey sports commentary. So it's just
right.
really hype. And
Yes.
then we add the straight man dynamic where we have the NPR person. And
Right.
then we just continue adding commentary tropes until we get to stuff like a nature documentary.
I'm writing this down because this is a really funny idea. I'm putting it in
For
my
just one subscription a month, you too can save a life.
it's the girl from the what is it?
Yeah.
It's like the Shriners.
Um, I was thinking like the adopt a dog type of
Oh
people.
right, yeah.
Like the dog documentaries or even like the hospital like advertisements, I should say. For just pennies a day, you can make a difference.
All right, so I just wrote this down. It's just like running through Russia, April Fool's comms.
Delightful. You're gonna look at that in like 1 week and be like, what the heck were we talking about?
I was like, what did I write here? But like, it was clearly a funny idea.
Idea, but what was it?
Oh wait, I'll put in parentheses every year add one voice,
The voices.
and then one year there is no voice, and I act like there's somebody else in the room.
Like,
So it's just
yeah.
me talking to myself the whole time.
It's the one year where you respond to the sound and there is no sound left.
Exactly. It's like I can finally hear the voices, but there actually are no voices.
There are no voices. Such a shame when your favorite streamer cracks.
I feel like mine is gonna happen way sooner than it should.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this guy's insane. He talks to himself. You're like, well, yeah, because they're the only people that listen. Duh.
Duh.
Like, why? Like,
Obviously.
do you not talk to yourself? Like, how do you bounce ideas off of people?
See, you're only crazy when you start responding. That's what I always learned.
Yeah.
Talking to yourself isn't crazy, it's only crazy when you start talking back. Unironically, that is something that I was told as a kid, like, as a joke,
Right.
but I'd be like, trying to myself, "It sounds kinda crazy," and it'd be like, "No, it's only crazy when you start talking back."
Yeah.
And that's something I carried with me.
There was one idea for an April Fool's joke that I don't know if I'll do
Mhm.
it, but it is funny. It for a video because I will make this like very known, like well above, like well before this kind of thing, like planting the seeds of it. is the
Yeah.
fact that as someone born and raised in Atlanta, I will always root for the
Mhm.
Atlanta teams. Granted, we were never good, but I will still root for them. And
Oh,
so
wait, I think you told me about
yeah,
this
yeah,
one, this
about
video.
yeah. And like I'll just
Yeah.
say it on stream because this is just be a
Yeah.
random bit. Like I don't know if I'll ever do it, but it would be really funny to do. Is that so? There's an Overwatch. We had an Overwatch League team called the Atlanta Reign, and I always wear their skins. For all the skins, or for all the characters that have this skin, I have it equipped. That's the only skin I ever wear. And I think it would just be really funny for one video on an April Fool's. I just switched to Florida Mayhem, which were basically my version of the rivals. Because there's no Alabama team, but there is Florida, so we'll just go up against Florida as like the rival type thing.
Yeah.
Because like how some sports are just like, oh yeah, there's two Texas teams, so they're automatically rivals type thing.
Mhm.
Which is funny because there actually was two Texas teams in the Overwatch League, so we would always call it like the Texas Showdown or Houston Showdown or something, because it was like it was the Houston Outlaws and the Dallas Fuel. Those were the teams.
Oh.
So just for like one video, it would just be really funny. Is that I basically go all yellow because that was their original team color. It was yellow. So just don't mention it the entire time and see if anyone notices. Like that's the bit of the joke.
You know what? I see the vision. I love the vision. I support this.
It's like, yeah, it is technically gaslighting, but there's also just like I'm just ignoring the fact. Like, what are you guys talking about? This everything is normal type thing.
Mhm.
I've had this idea for a while, and it's just so funny. But like, this would have to be a multi-year thing in the making type thing. Of just be like, yo, yeah, I hate the Florida Mayhem. Those were always our rivals type thing. Like
Grr, shaking your fist.
yeah, exactly. It's like, and when they first came to the scene, their team colors were yellow with accents of red, so they were nicknamed Team McDonald's. Granted, by the way, I don't think they were ever sponsored by McDonald's, but it makes it funnier to think about
No,
the
they were
fact.
just Team McDonald's.
Yeah, they were Team McDonald's. And then, funny enough, there was a team called Shanghai Dragons, which had the exact same colors, but reversed. So it was red with accents of yellow.
Oh.
Which we didn't really make fun of them, mostly because of the fact that we always made fun of them for never winning a game. It took them like a year and a half to win their first game. Like, that's how long it was, type thing.
That's unfortunate.
They lost like 42 games in a row.
That's horrifically unfortunate.
And we're talking about these are the best of the best players across the entire
That's
world.
so bad.
And it took them like a year and a half. Actually, I wrote down when they first got their win. Hold on, because I was using this for it was part of a script that I was writing. I don't know if I'm still doing this video, but because I wanted to do a deep dive overview of the entirety of the Overwatch esports scene up to like a certain point.
Mhm.
Let's see. Where did I write it down? It would have been funny if I did. I'm like looking at the script. It's not like a finished script, but like I'm just like looking at it. Um. Oh, okay. I found it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So so they lost 40 games before they won a single one. So it is the longest losing streak in sports history. They won 21 maps, tied at 2 maps, and lost 141 maps. That is insane levels of wow. We knew you guys were bad, but like this is bad.
That's so unfortunate.
And reminder, these are the best of the best people type thing.
Yeah.
They've spent they're like this is what they do for their job kind of thing.
Mhm.
This is like someone in the NFL losing constantly type thing.
Yeah.
This will like be like the Knicks just existing.
Just existing is so funny.
You always gotta make fun of the Knicks.
Obviously.
I mean, come on. What was it? It was Soul, the Disney movie Soul.
Oh
They
yeah,
they made fun of the Knicks.
they did.
It's like, look, I love the scene too. It's like, hey, look, I've been messing with this team for years. It's like, they're just like getting knock someone out of their like groove space, and you just hear the commentator, and the Knicks lose again. It's like the Knicks lose so much that even Disney is making fun of them.
That's really funny, actually.
Actually, I did a short story, or I was writing a script for a class, and I did make a Knicks joke. The idea was this was CSI, but all the characters are clowns. That was like the bit. It's like it's a very serious
Oh,
cop show,
beautiful.
but all the characters are just clowns. And so they were doing a. This is like the main selling point of it is like they're doing an autopsy, and so they're like looking into like the chest cavity to see like what killed the guy. And they just start
Mhm.
pulling random things out. Like we have like like a rubber horn, a couple like red noses, tickets to the
A
Knicks. It's
whole
it's it's
string of handkerchiefs.
a whole string of handkerchiefs. So a couple tickets to the Knicks, and I wanted the characters to say like who would want any of that? We're like who would want that?
That's beautiful, actually. I'm not big into sports, but I know that's beautiful.
The amount of times I made fun of the Knicks, I don't even live anywhere near the Knicks, but I still make fun of them.
You just have that inherent hatred.
Even if I did move up to New York, which I would have to rep a New York team. I would still root for Atlanta, but like if it's like state stuff, I would root for them, right?
Mhm, yeah,
I just would not root for the Knicks,
just blatantly
just
not.
blatantly. Be like, yeah, I'll root for like New York, but just the Knicks, just no.
Look, 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 I'm not anti-New York, okay? I'm just
I'm just like
anti-Knicks.
anti-Knicks.
Like, aggressive, like, violently so.
Violently aggressively against the Knicks. That's so funny to think about.
I'm not homophobic, but type energy. Also,
Yeah.
I will say, I just realized what time it was. I am gonna have to hop off stream. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No. You're fine. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mean to just cut off in the middle of a conversation. I realized it
Right.
was
No.
past 10, and I'm like, "Oh, no."
Yeah. No. I get it. I get it. You gotta go do your stuff. I understand. Okay. You go do that. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good day. We'll talk more about
Um,
this later.
oh, yeah, absolutely, we will be. Okay, talk to you later.
All right.
Stream. Bye. Have fun. Be safe. Harass your favorite streamer today.
Yeah. All right. See ya. All right. They're gone. Now it's just me. No, but the running. I love the running joke of I'm not anti this. Like I support this. However, I am against use like specifically. I think I've done this joke with Astrus a couple of times where it's like I'm mad at her and she'll be like oh you're angry at me because like I'm this ethnicity or oh I'm like I identify as this. I'm like no this is not that. Like I support you and all that. That's not the part that I hate you. I hate you because it's you. Like I just hate you specifically. I feel like we've done that joke several times in various different demeanors too. I don't know if we did it in this bit, but there was a bit that we did where I do bring it up. I refer to it as the Duchess and the Butler, and I'll tell the story about the Duchess and the Butler. Because honestly, out of all the bits that we've done, I feel like that's the funniest one that we've done so far. But basically, the plot of the Duchess and the Butler was she played this like aristocratic style Duchess type thing. Think of just like a fancy like socialite type thing. Just like someone very fancy, like grew up with wealth, never worked a day in their life type thing. Oh, I got a message. The way I joined the audio game, Are you talking about? I am talking. I'm telling the story of the Duchess and the Butler bit. Salt was asking. I knew it. Because it's like it's one of my favorite stories to talk about it. Salt's texting. I'm looking at Discord. Oh wow, it got dark fast. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So she that's the character that she was playing, was this like aristocratic like Duchess type thing, like one of those like someone in a movie that you would just watch and like you could definitely tell that they're like a wine snob type of person, like like they have that like rich person like laugh. And then I played this butler character where I was just like so like out of it, depressed. I was just like, I don't care. Just like I hate this job type thing. And she would just be like going on these like big long rants, and I would just be just standing there, just be like the voice of reason, just be like, no, that's not how that works. Just be like, man, I hate this job so much. we did that bit for a solid half an hour, I think, during lunch. It was just so funny because we just kept going. We never stopped at the bit. I wish I recorded that because there's so many bits that we did back during high school lunch that I wish I could have recorded. The one that she will always bring up involving me was, and I do this bit a lot, mostly just to spite people. But there's a bit that I do where essentially she told me to shut up because like I was talking about something, and then she's like, just shut up real quick. And so I just took that literally, and I just stopped talking for the rest of the period. And what made it funnier is the fact that while I basically muted myself. Like I may like do like the visual of like I'm talking, but like there's no actual words coming out. Hold on. Getting water. All right, there we go. That's better. Where was I? Oh yeah, right. So, I would talk and even laugh without making a sound. So hold on, it would look like this. Like if I was laughing, I would be like, and I would no. What made it funny is that I was legitimately laughing, but I was just not making any noise whatsoever. And it bugged her too, which made it even funnier for the bit. So she'll be like, please talk, just talk, please. And I just would not. I would just refuse to. And then because our classes were like near each other, so a lot of times we would walk to class together because it was just like on the way type thing. So we would just keep talking about like whatever. And so, like, when I got towards, like, the end of the bit type thing, and I was, like, just walking away, and I just yelled at her. I don't remember what I said. I probably said something of, like, I swore at her or something. I'd be like, hey, F you, or something. Just to, like, mess with her type thing. Because, like, that's just the kind of people that we were back in high school. I mean, we still kind of are, but still. I feel like that's one of my favorite bits that I've done. Is just the self-muting. Because it's like one of those things is that I talk a lot. So now just being in the same room as me and me not talking, it just makes people infuriated because you're just like, why are you not talking? Like you normally are like just blabbering at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Why are you not saying anything? Like what is going on? Oh, it looks like the watermelon has grown. So let's get some of those. I'm trying to think if there's any other funny bits that we used to do. I'm trying to think. There probably are some, but I just don't remember what. I don't know. It'll probably come to me. Here's the watermelon. Oh, we got some apples too, so let's add those over to there. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Where? You know what we could do? For the glowberries, we could, like, do it over here. Like, we can extend this some more so there's more room to, like, walk around it. But we run the glowberries this way. We can maybe do that. But I might save on the working on the glowberry stuff for later. Because I might want to try to shift some of this down some. Do I have any dirt on me? I don't. Let me see if I can go get some from the warehouse. We don't have any dirt. What? No. That's kind of infuriating. What if I need dirt? What will I do now? Like, where, where in this whole server am I gonna find dirt? I wonder where. Hmm. Oh, well. Um, Let me think. Is there an area that we could probably just remove the dirt from there and it really wouldn't matter, I guess? Because I do kind of want to keep the general aesthetic of the area. I think these mounts over here, we could probably get rid of these and it not be too crazy. I thought I heard a creeper. I was like, where? Where is it? It was like crackling of something. Like, that genuinely scared me for a second. I was like, what? Like, you could see my character, like, jumping around. I was like, where? Where is it? I could probably get rid of this. Huh. Well, okay. Alright, we got some dirt. Oh, okay. Get used to the sounds that the gas makes because none of my worlds, I've reached the point where I would get a happy guest. So this is all kind of like new information for me. Just so we could probably put one here, I think. Just to kind of like make it more even-ish. Okay, does it have to be cocoa bean? It has to be jungle. Okay, it has to be jungle wood. Okay. I don't know if you could just like hang it on, whatever. Hmm. Well, we do have some more chests up here, so that's good. Good. You find it funny is that we have multiple warehouses for different things now. Also, we'll get to a point where there's a building over there, there's a building over there, just like buildings everywhere for different things. Like, is there too many buildings? And we'll be like, no, there's never enough. But I do like the little like farmhouse type thing or food building, because this is definitely useful, especially because it's a more centralized area between the kind of the two houses. So we have the house that's over there, and then we have the house that's there, and now we have just more room for the food. How many cows do we have? I think we need more. Let me see if I can breed some real quick. Alright, so there we got those. Alright. I'm trying to feed you. Why won't you feed? I'm trying to feed him. There we go. Alrighty. Oh yeah, so they're you just kind of burning away. Gonna have some more bread soon, so that's gonna be fun. It missed me. Ow. Got him. Ooh, you dropped some arrows. Nice. I wonder if there's more stuff you can do with seeds. Sure, let's make some more cookies. Ooh, we can also make brown dye. I forget you can make brown dye with cocoa beans. So we'll put the cookies there. We got the wheat. Put the bamboo in the bamboo chest. So now we have lots of bamboo. Did I put anything in there? I didn't. That's interesting. Huh. Is there anything I could do with any of this? Oh, I could probably use this to help with the, sort of the farmhouse. So we still got this wall to finish and this wall to finish, and then at least a roof. Anything else we can do with the farm? As far as we haven't found any pumpkins. That'll be nice to kind of try to grow some pumpkins. Well, we have a lot of cocoa, so that's good. We can make lots of cookies. Now I need to wait a little bit for the cows so we can try to make more cows. Oh, I fell. That's okay because I got baked potatoes. But yeah, so far, organized-wise, I think we're pretty good. Pretty good. We'll probably put a lot of the... So I think we were talking about putting the seeds and stuff up here. But then also, what do we want to put down here? Kind of thing. So like the seed-based ones up here. So this would be like the bread and the cocoa. We would put the bread and cocoa up here. What else? What else? You know, it would be really interesting to try to figure out is so like underneath here, we put in some auto cookers or whatever. You know, like we get a bunch of like redstone and a bunch of hoppers and whatnot. So what we would do is for whatever item we want to cook, we go to like a specific thing, like a chest or something that just like for that particular item, just so sorting is easier. You know, we put it in there. You know, it goes through the system, and then boop, it pops out. You know, in one of these chests, like full of that item. You know, fully cooked. I think that would be kind of interesting. But that takes a lot of brain power, something that I do not have. Well, I have brain power, but I don't think I have enough brain power to figure out redstone. Like, you need like a physicist and engineering degree for that. The amount of crazy things I've seen people do with redstone is insane. Like, we're talking functioning computers. I think I saw someone order dominoes off of it, like through Minecraft. Or that might have been a plugin, maybe? I don't remember. But that sounds like something that someone would figure out how to do. Be like, I'm playing Minecraft. I want dominoes. Let me build a supercomputer so I can figure out how to order dominoes. Or just whatever, pizza chain you want. We're probably gonna have to fill in that hole, honestly. Try to make this ground a little bit more even. Alright, there we go. Just made this area a little bit more wider, so that's neat. But yeah, but like food, we got like unlimited food. Ooh, and if we get like a bunch of or we can make these like emergency like grab sacks. So like if you go in here and then there's a bunch of like bundles, just just full of food. So you could be like, I want to grab a bundle of food. There's like this is like it's got a bunch of potatoes, or it's got like a variety of different things. Like a couple meats, a couple veggies, a couple breads, whatever. There's like a bunch of random things. You're about to go on an adventure, and then when you're done with all the food, you got a bundle to carry more stuff in, which may include food. I really like my work on this boathouse. This boathouse is very nice. I think it's nice. And then we got a bunch of storage. So when you're, you can just stand here and fish. And you're, for the most part, protected. I mean, mobs can still, just like walk up and be like, hey, I'm going to hit you because I'm a mob. Meh. I need to figure out what I want to do with these bamboo. Like, I feel like it needs its own designated area kind of thing. Like, what about this island kind of thing? We just fill this all with bamboo. And then I think this was Astra's chest, I think. Yeah, just filled with a bunch of goodies and stuff. Yeah, I think that's her chest, so I'll just leave that there. Alright, I need to put away this wool that I have because this has been sitting in my inventory for like a while. So yeah, we had lots of wool. In a future stream, we'll probably definitely explore more of the area. Definitely think that will be like a fun sort of adventure type, stream. Because I know if on this map over that way, there's a sea, there's like a sea temple thing. The thing that's under the water. Yes, just something down there. It's like if we try to try to explore. Also, I could probably also when I'm on this map, I could definitely mark where Astra's other nether portal is. That way people are able to see where it is on this map and be like, okay, so I know the general area where it is. One day this whole thing will just be maps. One day. I might spend this night cycle just to illuminate more of the area. So I can actually see where we need to put in some light. There we go. Okay. We'll put one over here. Definitely need one over here. One here. One over here. One there. Miss me. Haha, your aim's bad. I'm kind of just like wasting through my torches and whatnot, but this is for the greater good. so we can see everywhere. You know, when you're like flying over and be like, man, that area is really, really bright. I wonder what's over there. Oh yeah, it's our base. If we ever get to the point where we're able to like have elytras, that would be fun. That'll be like a really fun stream to do. Is go to the end. Gotcha. Well, dodge, weave, missed. Hey. All right. I think I might call it quits for tonight. No, I just got a text from work saying that we got a big order tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun for the people working there, which I am not. Which is really weird because usually I am working Fridays, but because I have, a final tomorrow. Yeah, my schedule's not until Saturday. So that's fun. But alrighty. I think we got a lot of work done. We definitely did a lot more progress over here. And definitely got a lot of food now for the group in organized boxes. So, if you need to get some watermelon, boom, we got a bunch of watermelon. Or if you want to get some berries, we got berries. We got apples. I hit the thing. Great. Yeah, there we go. We got some chicken. We gotta cook some chicken, but we got some cooked chicken, so that's good. Some pork chops and whatnot. But yeah, overall, I think we had a pretty productive stream. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. If you're watching this on Twitch, please follow. We're trying to get to 25 followers so we can start making money and do cool stuff on the channel. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time.